Hi guys, this is Archer from CNER, and recently we got a lot of inquiry and asking me about the surface finish. So today I going to introduce all the surface finish in the market. So basically it's kind of three types: is resin surface finish, polish, and painting. That's basically the three normal surface finish in the market. Definitely, we use the resin finish, which is the best finish in the world, and also the others maybe got a lot of interest about this polish and painting finish, but actually at the beginning we do that two kind of finish, but it's not very good. So we just keep staying the resin finish. I'm gonna introduce what's the difference between these two or three finish. First, we introduce polish finish. Okay, polish finish. This is the UD polish finish. This is the 3K polish finish. So you can it's come from the resin finish. It's comes from the resin. Just use the graping machine sanding the surface and mix this remove the PP strip, so that will be get the polish finish. And this finish it's very easy to get this finish because you just sanding the surface finish and you get this finish. But the bad thing is because the carbon fiber is kind of a material that from the carbon it's ash. When the poles are open and close, that will be wear and tear the surface. So that will be cause a lot of ash on the surface. So that will be make your hands dirty. And that's not the very important thing. The important thing is the ash will make you feel itch. So that's why we don't like this finish. But recently, since a lot of customers like this finish, I don't know why. But maybe I guess the end users, the workers wear a glove on hands, so that could protect their hand. But still, we don't suggest. We highly don't suggest this finish. Okay. The second finish is the painting finish. Also, sure, the painting finish come from this finish, come from the polish finish. You can scrape the surface and get the polish finish and then painting. So the painting have two finish. It's glossy painting finish and also the matte. You can see the difference is glossy is matte. So glossy painting finish and matte painting finish. So that's the two kind of painting finish. I like the painting finish because it seems like it looks like gorgeous. So a lot of customers like this finish, but actually we don't recommend this because the painting is not born on from the carbon. So this is add in the after the curing. So also we add a lot of other things in the post. So but the painting finish we cannot add the step, add the things we love, we change, we update the pole. We cannot add that things on the pole. So we also I personally I like the painting finish, but I don't. But it's if the pole just painting finish, they cannot add a lot of other things on the post. I don't want to tell you what things we add, but trust me, if a pole in the market is used the painting finish, then it's a pretty normal pole. It's no other features on it. It cannot add in this kind of pole. So that's the two kind of polish and painting pole, painting finish in the market. We don't like it. We don't like these two kind of finish, but we use the matte resin finish. Matte resin finish. Okay. This one is UD carbon fabric. This is 3K carbon fabric. So this is two kind of resin finish for UD and 3K carbon fiber. So why we use this finish, and before I introduce the resin finish, I want to introduce why a lot of company don't use resin finish, because they cannot control the tolerance. The very important thing for the telescopic pole is the tolerance. You need to make the pole very smooth when you open and close. Our pole is definitely a lot of customer, maybe they cooperate with others, and finally they find us and they told us, they just keep telling us that we are the best tolerance control. So it's very smooth. But a lot of factories, they cannot control the tolerance for the resin finish. So their pole maybe it's very not very smooth. Maybe this place is maybe have a bigger diameter, so that pole make that pole not very smooth. So that's the reason why they don't use this finish. But we, as the best carbon fiber poles, telescopic pole manufacturer, we control the tolerance very good. So that make our pole very smooth. So that's the reason why not all the manufacturer can do the resin finish. So everybody in China, every factory in China, they, no matter the big company, no matter the very small factory, they can do this two kind of finish. They can easily just grabbing the surface, they just sending the finish and keep size the tolerance. They can control the tolerance, use this two kind of finish. They can easily control the tolerance. Not that easy, because why I'm keep talking the tolerance, because the pole when the pole because the pole is made by the carbon fiber fabric, they are rolling to the manju and put it in the oven, they put it in the oven like this, vertical. How to make the carbon fiber fabric to a pole? There is a resin in the fabric. So when you put the carbon fiber poles into the oven, the resin, when curing the resin, when curing the poles, the resin will flow from top to bottom. So that place maybe the diameter smaller than the bottom diameter. The bottom diameter will be bigger, small. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why a lot of factory cannot make the pole, the tolerance exactly used on the telescopic pole. So that's the reason. That's one of the biggest reason, I guess. But these two kind of pole for finish, they can easily, they just grinding and get the tolerance what they want, or the tolerance they want. So so if the market you buy a pole use this two finish, there are two options. I'm not saying that's maybe definitely from the small factory. I think one is the factory cannot do the resin finish. They cannot control the tolerance, and the other option is maybe the customer just like that, and the end users. I don't think the end users like this two kind of finish, because definitely the polish one, you will easily to get your hands black, dirty, and also the surface common ash will make your hands to into your skin and make you itch. That's terrible. I said sometimes I just because the place you cut here and you some common ash, when I touch it, it feels terrible. So that's the reason why we don't like this two kind of finish. So there are also someone just marking their pole. There is no such fonts, right? Like this kind of glossy resin finish. Also, this is a cheap one, cheap finish. So that have a sound like this. And also, if you use the very glossy finish, there is no such sounds. But actually, we updated our at the beginning. We also use this kind of finish, the UD resin finish, glossy resin finish. But after all, we just keep updating. We use this matte resin finish. There's no such noise here, and also why we like this. It will be protect your hands clean, make your hands clean, and also the resin is much better than the painting, than the polish. Of course, that's the best. Also, the very important thing is we control the tolerance very good for this finish. Not all of the factory can do this. Okay, if you have any question, you can leave a message to us. Okay, thank you.